Welcome to Fulfilling the Promise. Weatherization has been an important topic at Community Action Partnership of Orange County for a long time. And to share with us their perspective is the Executive Director, Buddy Ray. Welcome, Buddy.
Hi, Tim. You know, one of the major planks of the Recovery Act is weatherization and going green. And a lot of money has been put in through the Department of Energy to weatherize homes, to conserve energy, and to help save the environment. So we've taken that very seriously. We've operated weatherization programs for almost 30 years, so we're not newcomers to this.
That's a long time.
But the Recovery Act has special requirements for accountability and for reporting that we thought it was important enough to create a new division within our agency to accomplish the weatherization goals that are required. In order to make that happen, we've hired Dale Goebel. He's our new Department Director for the Energy Program under the Recovery Act.
Well, welcome, Dale. Tell
you.
me a little bit about what you do at Community Action in Orange County.
Okay, I'm the director of the program, and basically I'm setting up a division. In essence, it's setting up a company because I have to be totally transparent, and in doing that, we have to, lease a building, lease trucks, hire people. It's basically a ground-up startup division, even though I have the backup of the Community Action group that have been doing this for a long time, and I have that experience to draw from. We are, in the next 30 days, I'll be hiring up to 20 people.
Well, that's a good number, 20 jobs.
That's just in-house, and that's just the start. We have to get those people trained. There's a lot of prerequisites to this, the ERA money that you have to abide by, and like I said, we have to get them all trained, which that's going to take up to a month, and then we'll start implementing the work, which President Obama wants to weatherize 1 million homes in the next couple of years, which for our division, we are looking at weatherizing between 3,500 and 4,000 homes.
Well, that's a good number.
Right, and we will perform that work with, a lot of in-house people and then also subcontract. And so there's going to be a lot of vendors and goods that will be needed for these services.
So this Recovery Act, the funds that you will be utilizing are going to impact a lot of people positively in Orange County.
That's correct, and the funds and the employment that the people we are hiring, we are under Davis-Bacon Act, which is prevailing wage. So they have to be paid a certain wage for their
in most instances, that's a living wage, and you're not talking about minimum wage entry level. You're really talking about career type positions.
That's correct.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious, Dale, how did you become involved in community action work?
Well, Tim, I didn't expect to be here. I have never been out of work in my career much more than a couple of weeks. I've been in the private sector for all that time. My present employment was for a large firm doing retail building, shopping malls, strip centers, that type of retail centers. I was an operations manager, and I thought I would retire out of there. Well, with the downturn of the economy, it hit us pretty hard, and luckily, through this program, I was able to get hired. I was out of work for about 3 months, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you have mortgage payments and all the above, we were going through our savings and starting to look at, going into our retirement, and it just was one of those things that really saved us. Without this recovery money, because there's not a lot of jobs out there, in the construction industry. I was looking everywhere because we weren't really tied to Southern California. I could have went anywhere, so I was throwing my resume everywhere, and there's just no jobs. So.
Well, it sounds like the Recovery Act came along just in time for you and your family to keep you employed and able to support yourself.
It basically saved my family. I would have definitely, I was looking at a train wreck in a matter of months.
Well, I'm glad you were able to avoid that.
Thank you.
You know, Buddy, one of the things that's a concern is how are these Recovery Act jobs going to be sustained in the long run? Can you share with us Community Action's plan in Orange County?
Well, we have a lot of work on our plate for the next 2 years anyway. And over that time, we are expecting the economy to improve, jobs to come back that have already been lost. So that's one step that will help us sustain. Another is that Dale, for example, has his contractor's license. If the economy does come back, they start building homes again, Dale has opportunities beyond our agency. The people that we're bringing in, the new hires that we're making, may have some skills. We're going to supplement those skills with specialized services in an industry and a technology which is starting to grow like a mushroom. The green industry. Weatherization is green. So those skills will be transferable to the new jobs that are being created and will respond to the new technology that's being developed today.
That sounds like a really good plan to sustain jobs into the future. Thank you both for sharing that with Fulfilling the Promise.
Thanks.
Community action in Orange County, using Recovery Act funds to sustain jobs today and jobs tomorrow.